Always not easy to bring, important. It's also not easy to get something out of this kind of. Different people have different ways they take information, and I remember trying to tell you, well, you have different teachers and you have different people and how they write. My supervisor would always say, try to write less with so much insensitivity. You have to add a little bit of, emotion. You have to be. And I say, okay, so at the end of the day, you're neither here nor there. You have to meet them at the middle. Governor of Enugu State, His Excellency Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi will be joining us as soon as possible. Also, we have the Deputy Governor of Enugu State, and he will round of applause for him as he's already here seated and waiting for here, talking about Justice NP Emehelu, Mrs. Emehelu. Mic over to MC Elder Eze for a few minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed my pleasure, and I'm happy to serve Enugu State Professor without the Honorable, very good number of them, the Chairman of Institute.
Welcome you, thank you very much. And then we'll move straight in, which is the keynote address. And as you come forward, please around. Now we would be taking another item.
This has been done by the government, but to maintain and to ensure that public officials conduct themselves and behave in a way that will conform with the highest standards of public morality is now bestowed on the Code of Conduct Bureau, which is why we are here, part of ensuring that public officers do conform to the highest standards of public morality and accountability.
We talk of strict compliance with asset declaration. Asset declaration is one out of 14 code of conduct. That is why you can see asset declaration and code of conduct for public office holders. Asset declaration is a code of conduct as enshrined under the 5th schedule to the Constitution, Part 1 thereof. It is equally a code of conduct, but it is the most known, the most famous, and the most practiced, the most talked about.
Chief Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, you're welcome.
And he would also be doing this with me at some point. So we have a lot of people on would be joining me at some point. And we have a lot.
We are afraid to pick up another appointment. Look at the first paragraph. It said as a retired public officer, 1. Board members of prevent the public officer from engaging in farming.
Thank the man who is ensuring that everything is going on.
Is to establish and maintain
the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, Cap C-15 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, with a mandate to establish and maintain a high standard of morality in the conduct of government business, ensure that actions and behaviors of public officers conform to the highest standard of public morality and accountability, commands our deep respect. I acknowledge the Bureau's long history as Nigeria's first anti-corruption body established in 1979 and its invaluable contribution to moral restitution for public officers since its inception.
It's a country that is so blessed, but there is a lot of waste in terms of mismanagement, in terms of misappropriation, either lawful or unlawful misappropriation of funds within the public cycle. And those from the private sector that also benefit from public funds, you should know that it cannot be possible without active connivance with the public officers. This is how it is happening. So we're looking forward to sensitizing people, understanding that this country we have, the only country we can make it great by being transparent and accountable for our actions while in office.
Asset declaration, as we have emphasized over there, is just one out of other codes. But with respect to asset declaration, the first thing is that we want to remove the fear of public officers from completing asset declaration form. That asset declaration form is not, and it's not to witch hunt public officers. Rather, it is in their own interest to tell us to give what they have at intervals, or even before they come to public service and when they are leaving the public service, so that what they have lawfully and morally acquired will not just be rubbished by any other body.
Enugu State has keyed into all the processes that ensures strict compliance with transparency and good governance. It is also on record that it is in Enugu State that it was first made a decision at the end of the first term of government that no public official is going to receive severance except the Code of Conduct Bureau confirms that he has met all the requirements of law in line with declaration of his assets. These are all parts of the processes the governor has put in place to ensure that Enugu lives in transparency. And you can understand when there are precarious times, difficult times of financial management and all that, it is only a transparent, disciplined, law-abiding state that can enforce these rules and can get the systems working. That's why you see we quickly keyed into paying the consequential adjustments in minimum wage. That's why you can understand that our state is functional, because once you encourage transparency, you encourage good governance, and you fight against corruption.
Public officers, they run away from declaring their assets because nobody wants to open up what he or she has, probably because they feel they have gotten it in an illegitimate way. But I can assure you that in Enugu State, public officers had been up and doing in their assets declaration form. And I will give kudos to His Excellency, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, who has been helping me to ensure that his officers adhere to the assets declaration.
All the way from Abuja, he invites you right now. Congratulations, His Excellency. Thank you very much. And